15 years ago, I put up a video on YouTube. It must be one of the first YouTube videos ever. And what it was O'Dwyer's Perfect Fondue. Myself and my brother-in-law, Saeed Hajami, we put together the exact quantities of what you needed and exactly what they were. But it wasn't even in HD back then. So I'm redoing the video. It's going to be half the length. We're going to get through it. All the stuff is here in front of me. I'm quickly going to run through what's on the table here, and then we're just going to cook. Okay, I'm going to start over here. Here's the machine that we're going to use. Now I've got this gel here that you buy down in the supermarket. You can also buy liquid that you put in there, and it's to heat the thing. Now don't use liquid that you use to light the fire. That gives a smell and it won't be nice. You do need the special alcohol gel or the proper liquid. Garlic, very important. Cut roughly like this. Cheese, here's the Gruyere, here's the Vacherin. Now, I haven't grated it. You don't need to grate it. Chop it up roughly like this, and it'll all melt in fine. Now, I'm cooking for 3 people, so I know immediately that it's a total of 600 grams. So I've got 300 here, 300 here. Okay, moving along. Wine, it's 8 centiliters per person. So I've got 3 people, so it's 24 centiliters. Now in there, I'm going to put, this is the potato flour here. You don't have to use this. You can use the corn flour, the Maizena that you get in France. But I'm using this, so for 3 people, for 2 people it's 1 teaspoon. So therefore, 3 people, I need 1.5 teaspoons of this. And then the Maizena, which makes it nice and thick. Again, it's the same thing. It's 1 full teaspoon for 2 people. So for 3 people, it's going to be this, plus a little bit more. Now, if you can't get potato flour, just use the corn flour. Last thing here is Kirsch. Some people like this, some people hate it. But the idea is you put some Kirsch in a little bowl here, and you put it on the table when you're eating the fondue, and you dip the bread into this before you dip it into the cheese. And it gives a lovely taste to it. And like I say, it's not everyone's taste. So let's carry on and do this. Let's put all this together. Gruyere, Vacherin, garlic, and the wine and flour, okay? Let's stir this up again. So garlic, look, you just put the lumps in there. Just squash them around the bottom, right? Now the trick is you leave them in there because those lumps of garlic are going to cook with the fondue and they're going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, now let's put the cheese in. And then we just pour in our mixture. We need to stir this again because the flour settles if you just leave it sitting. So just stir it up with the wine and the flour, and when you're ready, there we go, pour it in, just like that. And we're good to go. We can then leave that for a couple of minutes until it starts to, until it heats up, and then we do have to stir it once it starts melting. You need to keep stirring it so it doesn't stick too much to the bottom. It's slowly melting. It's now at the stage where I need to stir it regularly so these lumps won't stick to the bottom. Okay, you can see now this is ready, huh? Look, it's frothing away. I've turned it down minimum here, and I can feel that there is stuff stuck to the bottom, but that always happens. So we're now ready to put this on the table. Okay, let's bring the fondue over. There we are. So there you go, that's it. Perfect Fondue version 2. Enjoy.